by pure statistics, we can say that the Semarnat has failed us in the conservation of the wild species in Mexico. In 2001, the Semarnat official Mexican standards had registered a total of 2,500 of the species that are involved in the extinction, and 40 of them were possibly extinct, and almost 350 species were in danger of extinction. Later, in 2010, the number of species in danger of extinction had increased in 25%, and nowadays that number is still increasing. The main factors that causes this is the weight of the luxuries that the diversity of the species in Mexico came with, and also the increasing population development. But the most important is the disinformation, because with our life habits unconsciously, we are affecting the life of the species, and we don't need to go so far to see how we are doing it. Our objective is to inform people about the endangered species by making a web page. And we have the hypothesis that if the implementation of the web page gets successful, then we will already have contributed to the misinformation problem. And the people will know how to help those species by being conscious of their acts.
Well, in this part of the video, I will show you a purpose of making the webpage. So, we made that webpage to explain the importance of the endangered species here in Mexico. So, our webpage will put all the endangered species that are in Mexico. So the people, when beside our webpage, can see all the endangered species that are here in Mexico. And every animal, well, in species I refer to plants and animals, because they are not only endangered animals, they are endangered plants too. So we will put an image of them, some information so that people can see if that animal can attack them or not, and we put where they are located, only in Mexico. We are talking about all the endangered species, plants and animals here in Mexico. So our first main purpose was to people conscientize about all the species here in Mexico and start taking care of them. Don't start killing them or cutting the plants, because we want that our sons can see them in the future, not only in image, they could see them in physical, because that will not be like a great future here in the world, that we are losing almost all the species, because we have a lot of endangered species here in Mexico and in the world too, but we are talking only about Mexico.
So now I'm going to explain you the process and the materials that we use to produce the model and the website. So now let's start with the model. For the model, we use several materials, such as dry ice that was used as a base, images of the animals that we were investigating, scissors to cut the images, glue to paste everything that's required, chopsticks to hold the images, and a big map of the Mexican Republic to locate the animals that are in danger of extinction. So now what we did with all this material, first we paste the map on the base, that is the dry ice. Then we cut in detail each image of the animals. After that we paste the images on one chopstick. Before paste the chopsticks on the map, we had to locate where does the animals that are in danger of extinction lives, to finally paste each chopsticks where they correspond. And that's how we did our model. This model shows us where does the animals that are in danger of extinction are located here in Mexico. So now let's continue with the website. To the website we obviously need a computer and a special app that called Wix, a very useful tool that easily produces a website. Being in the website, the first thing that we do was establish the topic and the purpose of the website. After that, we start to organize all the information, such as the images of the animals, their descriptions, and where they are located. And that's how we did our website.
This project is not being supported by anyone. is just being supported by rich people. It's not being supported economically by the government, by the society. It's just the rich people who can change the situation, the ones who want to help us. Society is not with us. Society is focused on them, focused individually on them. The society does not care about us. The society just care about them. Society are killing these animals, are destroying these habitats for them to construct houses, buildings, something like that, but they are not caring about these animals. These animals are dying because they are not surviving another part of Mexico. They are not a part of the world because they are ethnically here from Mexico. The project we're making as a STEM team is a web page. Okay. The purpose to create a web page about animals in danger of extinction is to inform and let know the Mexican people that they are doing the things bad, and tell them how can they help us to make the things in the right way or in the correct way, and help us to maintain these species alive, and let them know which species are in danger of extinction. Biologically, these animals are disappearing. These animals are being extincted. These animals cannot be reproduced in another biome, in another community. This project is helpful. This web page is helpful for the animals that are in danger of extinction, because we are informing, are making the Mexican people care about their habitats, to fight for their habitats to not being destroyed. Biologically, these animals are disappearing. These animals cannot be in another part that is not Mexico. These animals just can survive here in Mexico, and we don't care about it. In this project, Mario de Leon, Mario Garza, and Christian Villaseñor, and me help to make the video. Eddie Llerena make the web page. Ruben Cuella make the model or the prototype of the project in physically.